is Tuesday, and I start school today. I am so excited. Um, Actually, I'm not I'm excited, but I'm also like, ugh. But yeah, I figured I'd take you guys on the journey. As you know or may not know, I'm a school counselor and I'm getting my advanced certificate in mental health therapy. So I figure I vlog it and you guys don't have to do the same mistakes I do. So let's go. We have a full day of work. We have work. I have to get ready for a sixth grade orientation. Um, Also, I have after school and then straight to class. So I literally meal prepped breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let's go. Does anyone else bring like 1,000 bags to work? I mean, today I have school, so we got our lunch champ, my lunchbox, which legit has breakfast, lunch, and dinner because I have school tonight and I'm not about to spend no money. So lunch is Brussels sprouts, ground turkey, and sweet potato. Breakfast is just eggs and turkey bacon. And then dinner is gonna be a salad because I figured I can't microwave on campus, so that's what we're gonna do. And fruit for the day. All right, I'm gonna get ready for work. Bye. Good morning, vlog. I have not vlogged in the past couple of days. I think the last time you saw was when I was leaving class, and I was I probably said something about I'm not feeling it, but it could be a sign from God. I think the test was that God was like, you want something, you want to do something that you don't even want to do and that everyone else is pushing you to do, and you're going to crash and burn. And I have crashed and burned. It's been such a rough week, and I realized that mental health counseling is not for me. I realized that I truly love being a school counselor, and I'm okay with that. I love being a life coach, and I'm going to just hone in on my gifts there. I knew for a long time that I just love to talk to people. I love to motivate people. I love to figure out how to empower people. And with therapy, it's just way too clinical for me. And just thinking about, you have to think about, is the sacrifice, people sacrifice things all the time, right? I would be sacrificing my time to go to school, to do all these hours, to take a test. And I've sacrificed before, and I'm just not willing to sacrifice for this and it's not that it wouldn't have bettered me. Of course it would have. But if you're not going to be fully present in something, then it's okay to say I tried it, it's not for me. So my mental health therapy license journey is over. I'm going to pull my classes today. I just can't do it, y'all. I just can't. It ain't for me. And that's okay. So, yeah. This week's vlog is probably super ew. But you know what? If this teaches anybody anything, it's to always look at what lesson am I supposed to be taught right now? And I think for me, at this point in my life, I'm a true Cancer, so I'm always yeah, let's do this, go, go, go. I think what it's teaching me is that I need to slow down and I need to take care of myself, and I need to make decisions moving forward, no matter how hard they are, that they're good for me and they're in the best benefit of me. And that sounds kind of selfish, but I have literally been helping others and putting myself last. So if that's the lesson that you come across, then I'm happy. But yeah. Good morning, vlog. my birthday is coming up in about 2 weeks. Oh, I look terrible. Anyway, and I always find in the month of June, I'm always doing the most. I'm not sure if it's because I am in education and like June always seems so like final and we're like trying to do the most. So, but it's also my birthday and I'm just the type of person where like my birthday, I just like to do a lot and I have a lot of people who just always want to like celebrating things, so that makes me feel lucky and blessed. But it also, like a true Cancer, I'm like yeah, I want to do everything, and then I see the schedule and I'm like you did too much. But anyway, I decided I'm gonna do a weekend vlog. It's Father's Day weekend, because I'm going to brunch today at the Ainslie in Williamsburg. Tomorrow we're going to the TWA hotel. I'm taking my dad there to go to the restaurant and to have some drinks on one of like the planes. So we're gonna be doing that. And I just thought it'd be like a cool, fun vlog to do and to kind of share a little bit. I wouldn't say wisdom, but I want to share like a couple of life lessons that I've been feeling lately. And I feel like women, especially people pleasing millennial women in their 30s, I think we feel fear and I think we feel not ashamed, but I think we question the life that we're living because we know we're meant for so much more. And I think that's like a clash that comes between us, right? Because especially for like Latina women, where it's like you're meant to be seen but not heard. Because when you grew up, it was like, shh, like go sit at the kids' table and stuff like that. So I think my struggle growing up now, especially even being married and trying to figure out all those things, is being comfortable and not explaining myself. I think over time I have been getting more comfortable with, well, that's just kind of what I want. And this year I was like, this is the year of me taking care of myself. This is me prioritizing my mental health, my physical health, my emotional health. And I've been making strides. I will say that. Like, I feel stronger. I've been going consistently to the gym since January. And, I joined a gym where they tell you, like, what you should be eating, classes. I'm just not that girl to go to the gym and do whatever. That just hasn't worked for me. And I know that, and that's okay. So I have finally found a gym where I feel like I belong. It's positive. It's motivating. I have started to read. Let me tell you, this past month I've had a revelation, because in May, I asked the Lord, I said, give me a sign. Give me a sign. I need your guidance. Like, give me a sign. And he literally turned my world upside down to show me that I was not living in his purpose. And I ended up getting like 3 panic attacks in 2 weeks. I ended up just kind of saying, you know what? I am focusing on me. I got a therapist. And now I'm just starting the journey of like what is going to stay in my life and what is not. And the one thing that I've learned also is that your gut never lies. Like, you know what you're supposed to be doing. You know what you should do. You know you should let go of certain things. Yet you're like, damn it, I'm just still gonna hold on just a tad bit more. And like things just keep coming up and you're like, okay, when is the last straw? But because it's like you need something concrete to move on, when at the end of the day your explanation should be enough. And I think over time we've seen like so many people in our lives, especially women, stay in things or be comfortable, to not ruffle feathers, and being scared of the unknown. But yeah, I'm actually getting to a point where I'm okay with that, making peace with whatever decision I need to make for myself. And although that could hurt other people, it can hurt me. But you know, it might just be temporary to actually walk in the path that I'm supposed to walk in. So that is my revelation. And as a life coach, this is what I teach. This is what I promote. It's just so much harder doing it for yourself. That's why they say, like, obviously a therapist needs a therapist, a school counselor needs a therapist. My last therapist was like, you know, even as a financial advisor, maybe you need a financial advisor. So yeah, anywho, that's my TED Talk. Today is going to be fun. We're going to brunch and it should be a good old time. I'm going to try and take y'all and not be fearful. Also, I'm getting on the train. Let me not say that, because I am born a New Yorker. I'm a born and raised New Yorker, and I'm that girl that was in her 20s on the train at 2 a.m. And once COVID hit, I just got super anxious about getting on the train, and I didn't have to because I have a car, and I was like, it was fine. And lately I have been saying, you know, now a car, although a car is it's a luxury to have, but it's also sometimes an inconvenience, and driving to Williamsburg just isn't it, and also drinking and driving just isn't it. But yeah, I have been taking the train, and I've been finding myself like, yeah, okay, I'm that girl again, cool. So today I have to schlep to Williamsburg, so I'm trying to figure out all the delays and like how to get back home and all that stuff, but that should be fun. Alright, so here is the fit check. We are ready. Alright, let's go to brunch. Vlogging in the rain is not for the weak. But anyway, so we are on our way to Ainslie for brunch, like I said earlier. We took the R to the G train today. It wasn't a bad ride. Maybe like an hour all the way. I still get so weird vlogging in public. Very weird. Alright, I don't know where the hell I'm at. Okay, I'm walking right. Okay. So I'm sure my cousin and her friend are not here yet because they be late. I haven't been in Williamsburg in years. That's crazy. So there's 2 Ainslie locations. One in Williamsburg, one in, I think, Bowery. So we decided to like just stick with Brooklyn. Oh, it's right there. Amazing. brunch was so good. So at the Ainslie, it's $40 for unlimited brunch cocktails with an entree. So I thought that was pretty good. It was 3 of us, and we got like an appetizer, and it came out to about $62 each with tax. With tip. So I thought that was pretty good. And right now I'm waiting on the train to go home. We stood there for a little while. It was a really good spot. I love it. I didn't get that much footage, but for the most part it was really good. I had a pizza, and then my 2 friends had burgers, so that was good. Saw that I went to the Ainslie for brunch, and then Sunday was Father's Day, and we went to the TWA hotel. I didn't vlog much there because I totally forgot that I had my camera, but I'm gonna make a TikTok and probably put it in the vlog. It's kind of pricey. We went to like the restaurant that was there, and then they have a plane called the Connie, which was an old plane from like 1962, and so on there they renovated it so that you can have like drinks and stuff. So it was cute. My dad enjoyed it. Funny story is that obviously, well, I don't think I've said it, but I'm Puerto Rican, and my dad came around that time, and he was like, this was the plane that I got on. So I thought it was like really almost like a 360 moment for him, and I was glad I could do that. So I'm so happy. But yeah, when I brought the car to like park it, the guy's like, it's 22 for 2 hours, and then after that it could go up to like 42. So I was like, all right, this is like a once in a lifetime thing. Like, I'm not gonna be pressed about it. So we were there because I had reservations at the Paris Cafe like around 2 o'clock, and then the Connie plane doesn't open till 4. So we were just walking around. There's like little places for you to like look and take pictures, and it was cute. And so obviously that ran up my parking time. So finally when we left like around 4:30, I would say, I get there and my parking was $71. And I was like, what the hell? So I get to the parking agent guy, and he's like, oh, you were at the cafe, right? I'm gonna give you like a discount. So I was like, okay, cool, amazing. I'm thinking like the discount's gonna bring it down to 40, which is what I was expecting, right? So he's like, oh, it only brought it down to like 65. Whatever, anything is better than the $70. So he's like, actually, this is kind of expensive. I'm gonna talk to my manager and see if I could get it down even more. And I was like, amazing. Well, he gets it down all the way to $22. I was so happy. I was so happy. But yeah, for like the actual like lunch that we had, that cost me about $173 with tip. and I ordered a pizza, a salad, a burger, 2 glasses of rosé. Oh, and you gotta pay for this still. Water. Because I get you. Do you want still or sparkling? And I'm like, still. Just give me tap. Why is tap not an option? Anyway, I am going to pick up my coworker to then go to work. But yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all a little recap of that. So, hope y'all enjoyed the vlog. It is the week, actually my birthday is next week. So, I think I'm gonna like vlog me getting ready and my birthday week and all that. So I don't know about y'all, but I find YouTube, even though like I don't have that many subscribers and stuff like that, I find YouTube and creating a vlog like such a good outlet for me. So I'm gonna really try and be consistent. But yeah. Alright, see y'all in the next one. Hi vlog. I have not literally, I mean, I've been the worst vlogging as per usual, but anyway. We are currently in Rockaway because I wanted to come to the beach. My birthday is Monday and I need a tan. So I'm doing that, probably going out later. Last night I went out to TWA. If I get to learn how to put a picture, I will. But yeah, I am gonna be 36 and I am on a journey of like self-healing, self-worth. I know what I want, and anything else is just gonna get swooped out the way. So let's go to the beach. So I think there's a high wind tide, something like that. So I'm gonna try and get near a lifeguard. Also, I'm ashamed to say this, but I don't swim, but I also would never swim in the ocean. Like, not this ocean. What I'm trying to say is that I just like to go, I literally just come to the beach to tan. So I will go in, do what I gotta do, and come back out. But I think it's best that I'm near people. So the cool thing that they have here that they don't have in like Coney Island is like a little walkway, which is nice. If you have like a stroller or like, you know, like a big carriage for stuff at the beach, very nice. And it's also good because now you don't have to walk through sand. So yeah, I'll be at the beach for a couple hours. See how much color I can get. I mean, the sun is not sunning, but yeah, we'll see. All right, let's find a good spot. Right, well, this is the beach setup. We found a good that worked, but anyway. And then I have my little like bag here set up. Yeah, I have my chair. So typically what I use is this for my face because I have eczema. Hope y'all can hear me. Hold on. And then I use this as an oil and this as SPF. This is really good. I'm not gonna lie. Also, the tea is that I'm never gonna pay $19 for a freaking sunblock, but Costco's has them 2 for $20. So yeah, go to Costco's,